YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Face by Morales with another haircut tutorial. Let's go. Okay, we're starting this one off with our bald guideline, and this is going to be a mid fade, so we're kind of taking it even with the eyes, but we're dropping it in the back a little bit. But if you drew a straight line with his eyes, you could see that that's basically where our guide will run. Okay, now we got them FX02 shavers, and we're shaving out everything underneath that line that we set. We're keeping it away from the line about a ½ inch though. Okay, now we got them cordless legends, and we're going up about, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch, just under an inch. I kind of wish I would have made that guideline a little smaller, but you know, we can do about it now. But we went 3/4 of an inch in this case, but now I would recommend a ½ inch. So let's go a ½ inch. Okay, now lower the teeth, which will bring it to the closed position, and then start working that fade up. Start down at the bottom where you left off with your trimmer, and then start gradually opening up the lever and bringing that trimmer line all the way up to where you set the initial guideline in with the lever open. Okay, so right here we have the #1 premium guard on the wall legends, and I am going 3/4 of an inch up again. But like I said, I wish I would have did about a ½ inch. I think the more compressed fades lately I've been liking a little bit more, but it's clearly your preference. If you want to go to 3/4, you can go 3/4. It'll still look good. So right here I have the half guard, and we are opening the half guard all the way up, and we're going basically all the way up to where we left off with that one open, but we're staying just a little bit underneath of it though. We don't want to go all the way up because then we just eliminate what we did, you know. So we're gonna keep it right up underneath. Okay, so now we got that #2 premium guard, and we're not putting in a guideline this time. We're kind of just flicking it off the top of the head. You can see the movement that I'm using. Just flick it off the top of the head. Start with the open position and then bring it to the closed position after that. And now we have that 1.5 guard, and we're starting with the open position, and we're bringing it right up underneath where we left off with the number 2, closed. So we faded up to this point, and now we're coming back down to get any dark spots out. And now we have that number 1 again, and the 1.5 always leaves like weight behind, and we come in, we clean all that up with the 1.5. Like I said, we faded up at first, and now we're working our fade back down. So we have the 1 open, and then we have the 1 halfway, and then the 1 closed in that area. Hey, so I left this clip in here so you guys can see the contrast, and only when I record for YouTube do I cut one side of the head at a time. Normally I go all the way around, but it looks crazy when you only have half of it done. I should have left him like that, huh? And just like the other side, we're balding out with that little $7 trimmer. Hey, so on this side, you guys are gonna notice that I jump out of order compared to the other side. It's because my camera died, and then I had to have my sister record. And a shout out to my sister, by the way. Yeah, it was just a pedo. It threw me off my game a little bit, but ultimately we still got the same result that we were looking for. We just went about it a different way this time on this side. I got my FX02 shaver. I still set in my bald line first and then my shaver, and then you'll see when the camera dies because the angles are gonna change. Alright, so this is with the new camera. This is where my sister started recording. I have the Wall Legends, and I set in my first guideline with the lever all the way open, and then I closed it, and then I did halfway, and then all the way open again, and then little minor adjustments in between. Sorry for that noise in the background. I got 4 kids. So we got that number 1 premium guard with the lever open, and we're setting in our next guideline. Going right here, it looks like I'm trying to do the back and this side at the same time. So I figured, since I had a camera person, that I was able to do that. So we're just working it all the way to the back. Lever open, making little minor adjustments, and then eventually closing the lever with the number 1 premium guard on there. Okay, then we jumped right to the number 2 premium guard, scooping out at the top of the head, at the top of the weight. I think my sister fell asleep for a little bit right there. I don't know what she was recording, but she's back. She woke up. Okay, now right here I got that 1.5 premium guard, and I'm going right up underneath where I left off with that number 2 closed. And because I have a camera person, I was able to go all the way around the head. Just so you guys know, to me it's a lot easier to do the entire head, like go all the way around the head, than to do one side and then try to make it match the other side. Recording is a beast for YouTube. Man, another fire ass beat. Shout out to Spider G, SPG on Instagram. Let's give him a follow. Show him some love down in the comments below. He also has a YouTube channel. It's called Crazy Connected. You should look into it. It's crazy with the K and connected with the C. Now we have them wall 1919s, and we're blending out the back down at the bottom. Just adjusting the lever, just playing with the lever, trying to get everything to connect and everything to blend. So I barely right now got my half guard. Normally I would have did this part, but because I was tripping about the camera and whatnot, I skipped this part, but I brought it in now. So I got that number 4 guard. This is not something I normally do, but I wasn't liking how inconsistent it was looking on top, so that's why I slapped it on there and did that part. And now I'm just tying it all in with these thin-inch shears. And I know we can see those shadows. You see the shadows that are in the fade right now? I'm not really too worried about those because I know I'm gonna come back and detail out the haircut, so I'll take care of all that in the detail process. I knocked my system out as fast as I can in the most timely manner, and all that little detail stuff I'll come back and hit at the end. Okay, now it's time to line them up. So I started in the middle of the forehead and I worked over to this side right here, his right, my left, and get him a nice the boxy shape that he wants. And I left enough hair on the hook area so that I can leave his hooks, define them a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Hey, look, he's about to smile. Look at. Ah, I got him. Look at him, he's still smiling. All right, so now we're about to get ready to set in the part or design. I don't know if there's a difference in the names, but anyways, I just freestyle a little something. He likes that kind of stuff on his hair, in his haircuts. And like I've said in my previous YouTube tutorials, when you do a part, you want to do both sides, the top and the bottom. Even though I do hit that one with the razor, but I got the straight razor right here doing the lineup area. I'm stretching the skin with my left hand and using the razor with my right. So I hook his eyebrows up because you could tell he's already starting to get bushy. And I never really have a specific starting point when I do the shaving inside the design, I just pick up a spot and I go. So I just happened to pick that spot on this day, and that's where I started from. But it's up to you guys. You guys can start wherever you want. And I did use shave gel on both the part and on his lineup, so that's what that shiny stuff is that you guys see. You can see all that excess shave gel on his cheek right there. So the shave gel I use is like, it's like a body soap and a shampoo. It's like a 5-in-1 shave gel mix. Let me know in the comments below if you guys ever used it before, and if so, if it's good or not, because I've never used any other kind of shave gel. I've only used that kind. And this is what I was talking about. I'm just gonna come through here and detail. That's why I kind of hurry through the fade. Normally it takes me about 30 minutes or under 30 minutes to knock out a fade, but recording always does take longer. But I know that I can always come back in detail, so that's why I really don't be tripping so hard. So one thing I noticed is that I didn't like how the hair was really thick underneath the part like that. So I grabbed the number 1, threw it on the wall 1919, and I faded all the way up to the part. So basically from the part down is gonna be different from the rest of the haircut, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna blend that little area right there. Okay, so here we go. Here's some still images of when I was putting in the part. And there you go. That's the cut. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Is it dope or no? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching.